All right. So hi everybody. Good afternoon. Good
Good afternoon,
evening.
Miss. Good evening. Good evening, Miss.
How is everybody doing? Everybody's
Good evening.
fine.
I'm blessed.
Good, miss, and you?
You
Great.
doing,
I'm
miss?
great. Everything is great. So glad to have so many of you here. It's only about less than 30 persons, so I'm just gonna give everybody else some time to join. I see that most persons do have their full name on the Zoom. I know I've been saying this for the past 5 weeks, but it's basically to have your correct names on the Zoom attendance so that we can put your correct name in when it's time to distribute certificates. All right. Just want everybody to have their full names on the Zoom. Yeah. I know most of you by now will know how to do that. And I know last week I tried to ensure that everybody was on had the correct information that would have been displayed on the portal, right? So I'm kind of hoping that one sec. I'm kind of hoping that everybody has. I hope that I've sorted everybody's issues. Is everybody on the correct portal by now? You should be seeing something that looks similar to this. And the only thing that you should ensure that you have is basically a virtual technology camp, which is this one. You'll see plastic tighteners, PPT reporting, camp feedback, tree submissions, and e-portfolio. Yeah, so once you have at least more than one heading, you should be fine. The most important ones are virtual technology camp and tree submissions, as well as the e-portfolio. All right. If anybody here is not seeing those options, please send me a message in the WhatsApp chat, and I'll still try to sort and get those persons onto the correct platform so that you could start submitting your tree photos and your e-portfolio as well, e-portfolio links as well. Yeah.
Miss, you see anything for me? Because I think I submit.
All right.
But
So I will have to check that afterwards.
so we need to
Just
log in on that portal every time we come on.
no. That is just so that you could submit your e-portfolio link as well as the picture of
Right,
you planting the
please
tree.
tell me if I do mine because I did submit the plant and I did submit the link that I
Right.
did. And
Okay.
then the other thing that I went into, I know if I was supposed to do, but I do something and submit to.
All right, no problem. Just send me your name afterwards and I'll just ensure that you did submit everything that you were needed to.
No problem.
All right.
Your voice sound a lot better than last.
Thank you. Yes, I drank a very big amount of ginger tea and chamomile tea. So hopefully I am feeling better though. So yeah.
Wonderful. Great.
And you rub with the olive oil?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that worked like a charm.
Yes, that works, I know.
So I have something now. So in case my little nieces and nephews get sick, I know what to do. That works really, really well. Thank you. Thank you.
Mucus just comes right up.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right. So today's session is actually going to be a lot fun. It's going to be based on artificial intelligence. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with the words artificial intelligence or how much of you knew about it, but that's fine because I'm just here to share some education about artificial intelligence and it's essentially what it can do for us and how it can help us in our everyday lives. Yeah. So without further ado, let me just get straight into this topic of artificial intelligence. Now, can anybody tell me what's probably like the first thing that comes to your mind When you hear the words artificial intelligence,
Alexa.
Alexa,
Siri,
Robots. Robots.
Siri,
what? Siri,
Magic School.
Magic School, ChatGPT, nice.
Reina.
Sorry,
Reina.
Reina, what is that? I've never heard that one before.
Reina is the assistant on Magic School AI.
Okay, nice. Reina, okay, fine, yeah. So we've heard about robots. Some may have thought about programming and coding. I know a lot of you mentioned Siri, Cortana, Alexa, ChatGPT, Magic School, all these different things, right? Awesome. So basically you have a general understanding or a general concept of artificial intelligence. Now, straight off, I'm gonna give us an activity to do, all right? This is called the wolf, sheep, cabbage game, right? And it is actually quite fun. I can demo it, so that you will get a gist of essentially what the game is about. But before I share my screen and show you that, I'm just gonna, so let me just stop sharing quick. Yeah. I'm dealing with a lot of tabs today. So let's do this and then, all right. Yeah, I'm hoping that everybody can see my screen.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Let
ma'am.
me just bring this up a little bit bigger, yeah. So that everybody could see it,
Okay.
right?
Yes,
So,
we can.
Yeah,
yeah. All right, awesome. So this is essentially the wolf sheep
okay.
cabbage game.
Your uncle there. Yes, let me
Getting
come
some
in.
background. So yeah. All right, awesome. So this is the wolf sheep. Wow, okay. This is the wolf sheep cabbage game. And this game is essentially based on a classic puzzle where you have to transport a wolf, a sheep, and a cabbage across a river, but you can only carry one item at a time. But the challenge actually is to figure out how to transport all three items across the river without the wolf eating the sheep or the sheep eating the cabbage. All right, so this is usually, so let me just take the sounds off. Yeah, okay, good, yeah. So let me just take the sounds off. So we're just gonna play this game for now, and then I'll explain how this relates to anything with artificial intelligence. All right, so our aim of the game is to get these three these three characters across to the river without leaving the sheep and the wolf by itself, because the wolf will eat the sheep, and without leaving the cabbage and the sheep, because the cabbage will eat the sheep. So can anybody tell me what's the first possible way to solve this problem?
You put the cabbage in the bowl.
Put the cabbage in the boat, and we'll take it across. Oh,
No, the sheep gonna eat the
Put the sheep in the boat first.
put the sheep
Oh,
in the boat
Sheep
first,
first.
okay.
First.
So put the sheep
right?
and take it across,
And take it across.
right?
You come
and
back
cabbage.
for
Then put
the
the cabbage.
no,
No,
you
the
come back for the wolf
Take the
and take it
wolf,
across, and then
right?
you bring over the sheep,
Can't the wolf eat the sheep over there?
bring the
right?
sheep back.
And take out
And
the
then
sheep and leave him.
Take the
Carry the
cabbage.
cabbage over now,
Carry the cabbage over.
and then come back
Come
for the
back for the
sheep.
sheep.
yeah.
What? All right. All right. Very, very good.
Yay!
Well done. Well done. Now,
Yes.
let me explain the reason why I did this in terms of somebody has some noise there. Yeah. In terms of artificial intelligence, right? You will some of you or us, say us instead, because the first time I did this, I couldn't figure it out at all. We try and try and try and try, and I couldn't figure it out. But it wasn't until somebody tell me how to do it, or I scroll along and I read the instructions, right? You know, the solution to solve the problem was right here. It wasn't until those things that I understood and remembered how to do the activity. Right? So it takes somebody telling me or something of that sort for me to finally understand, okay, yeah, this is what you do. This is how you get, you know, just to be successful in this game. And essentially, it goes to show like I was programmed in a certain way through trial and error to get this game successful, right? We use a process that's called machine learning that would have determined the solution to the puzzle. And essentially, through repetition and through somebody telling me that's the only way I could have figured it out. All right? So what I will actually do now is put the link in the chat, right? So I will give you guys the opportunity to try this. And let's see who could do it in the fastest time, because we just displayed the answer for everyone. So let me see who would actually take the least amount of time to get it done. All right, so you could come back and tell me or put it in the chat.
In the Zoom chat you put in it, ma'am?
Yes, it's in the Zoom chat. Yeah, so tell me, how long did it take you to solve that puzzle? And then we'll go on. All right, in the meantime, let me take care of some.
Ma'am, it telling me to register. I'm not, let me see.
When you click on the link, so let me just find
Yeah.
that links, yeah? Sorry, one second. Okay, so when you click on the link, you can just click on, once it
Oh.
loads, yeah, just click on start.
I went down too far.
Yeah, no, it's right at the top. Just click
Yeah,
start.
you
You'll
got
see
it. I
start,
went
yeah,
down too far.
nice.
Mine is actually showing a black patch. It's not showing me anything, but I'll try again.
No problem. So hopefully some of you will get through. Yeah, so usually when you're successful, it tells you a certain time, the time frame that you got it solved.
Good night. Priya, I just got in. What are you doing?
So I will share a link in the chat. Essentially it's just a game, a quick game. We're actually talking about artificial intelligence, but it's just a game that we have that kind of explains artificial intelligence in terms of machine learning. Yeah, training a computer to just to solve a problem essentially, and it will learn through machine learning.
But good evening, Priya.
okay.
I'm just getting
Priya,
this
why
black.
is it telling
Just
me
getting this
to-
black screen. Hello. I was talking. Thank you. I'm just getting this black screen. I'm not getting further today.
You're not getting it to do after. Okay, that's fine.
No.
That's fine. The link is there in the portal when you go to see all these session links. So you can try it afterwards. Maybe it's because it's conflicting with the Zoom. That could be an issue. All right. I know somebody else was talking.
Hi, Priya.
Hi.
I did not get through to the thing,
Okay.
so
No
I'm not sure
problem.
if because I'm
We
using the
could
tablet.
always, that's okay. You could always try it afterwards.
Okay.
On the session links, right? All right. So I'm seeing somebody did it in 21
Got
seconds.
through, got
Wow.
through, got through.
23 seconds. Nice. All right. So essentially that was you know, a part of artificial intelligence, but I'm going to just use the concept to explain it, like I said before. So this would actually explain machine learning and how it works, because it was to, how do I explain this? It took doing it a couple of times for you to understand now or remember how to do it. So the next time that you were going to do it, you already had it in your mind exactly what to do. That is essentially what machine learning is. Machine learning is like taking a computer, showing it the right way, and then from that point on, it will always remember, okay, this is how you get it correct, how to always get it correct. All right. So let me just reshare my screen. Yeah. All right, so that was the Wilshire cabbage. This next one, it's called Quick Draw, right? It's by Google as well. This is to give you a more hands-on experience with a very simple AI that allows you to understand practically now machine learning. All right, so I am just going to open this up in a new tab. Right, so let me just break this down here, and I will do a new share. Right, so this is essentially what it looks like. Right, now this is neural networks, and this is can neural networks learn to recognize doodling, and we help the app, the artificial intelligence itself, learn by drawing certain things, right? So it says, help teach it by adding your drawing into the world's largest doodling data set, shared publicly to help with machine learning research. Essentially, let me just demo it and I'll explain how it works afterwards, right? So first off, it's asking us to draw a drum in under 20 seconds. So I am no artist, but we're going to try, right? So we're going to draw a drum. Let me see how we do this, like this.
I see circle. Or hockey puck. Or owl.
Okay, so
Or bottle cap.
yeah, no, I can
I
see
see
that.
onion.
I'm horrible
Oh, I know.
at playing
It's
drums.
drum.
Okay, great. Okay, so now it's asking to draw a truck. So this is
I
like
see the Great Wall of
this.
China. Or dumbbell. I see key. Or pickup truck. Or fire truck.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's truck.
All right, so that's just me doing it. Enough of my horrible drawing. Essentially, what I'm trying to do here is have everybody around the world who is actually involved in using this quick draw thing usually trains the AI model now to recognize certain things. So you see, while I'm drawing, it's trying to figure out exactly what it is I'm trying to do. It uses this by remembering what everybody else is trying to draw, seeing the patterns in which they draw certain things in order to figure out what is being said. All right, so I am now going to give you the link to try it, right? And see, well, I know Olia better than me in drawing, so the AI should have like no problems at all. But I'm just gonna put it here in the link, and you guys send it here in the Zoom chat, and you guys just have fun with it and help train this AI model with this neural network essentially to see your drawings on, figure out as quick as possible what is being, it's like Pictionary. Yeah. So let's see. All right, so let me know. See Surin here. Hi, Surin. I'm seeing somebody hands up. Kenilyn. You have a question?
Sorry about that. No.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, under 20 seconds, you gotta do your drawings under 20 seconds. Let's just see how well you guys can do. All right, and if you have any questions, just let me know.
I see rainbow. Oh, I know. It's watermelon. I see.
All right, anybody's finished?
Yes, I'm done. It didn't recognize my watermelon. It didn't
Yes, Miss
recognize
Adams.
two of them, but give me an opportunity again.
That's okay, that's fine.
Recognize
That's
only
fine.
one of them.
I'm done, Priya.
They
It
didn't give me an
recognized
opportunity.
5 of my 6.
5 of 6, yeah, I got 5 of
Yes,
6 too.
for the second one, the canon, I didn't read the word, so I
Oh.
was drawing something different. So
No
the
problem.
time ran out on me for that one.
That's okay, that's fine. All right,
Miss
so
Adams got one right.
that's okay, that's no problem. That's fine. That is like very expected because everybody has a different interpretation, a different perspective on certain items, right? So that's fine. That's no problem. But at least you guys tried it and you had the opportunity to see how this neural network operates with in terms of understanding how neural networks work. All right, but I know this session is actually about artificial intelligence, and I mentioned the words neural network and I mentioned the words machine learning, right? But all those is actually part and parcel of what artificial intelligence is. All right, so to further explain what artificial intelligence is, I'm actually just going to play a quick video that essentially summarizes artificial intelligence. All right.
I see speedboat. Or sailboat. I have no clue what you're drawing.
When you hear the term artificial intelligence, what comes to mind? Superpowered robots? Hyperintelligent devices? Science fiction has familiarized the world with the concept, but outside of Hollywood, what is artificial intelligence and what can AI actually do? For starters, AI involves using computers to do things that usually require human intelligence. Humans can see with their eyes and process what they see. We can understand our environments and move around within them. Our brains have the ability to see patterns, and we have the ability to understand spoken language. Artificial intelligence is a broad branch of computer science that includes many different terms. In order for computers to achieve these capabilities, they require lots and lots of data. Large data sets allow AI algorithms to identify patterns, make predictions, and recommend actions. Artificial intelligence is already all around us, but today's best AI still can't compete with the human brain in some ways. For example, in 2016, the computer program AlphaGo defeated a legendary professional Go player. But if you asked that same computer to drive a car, or walk, or even play Monopoly, it wouldn't be able to do so on its own. AI's computing power is massive, but our human brains are able to tackle a much wider set of data and methods.
All right, so that was artificial intelligence, right? Now, essentially from that little video, we actually saw that artificial intelligence is a type of computer program that can learn, think, and make decisions like humans do. And one of the examples that they spoke about were virtual assistants, like some of you know, Alexa, Siri. And then we have some others that are like chatbots. Has anyone ever interacted with a chatbot before? And if you did, where did you interact with a chatbot?
Okay, yes, when there was once I needed to get something done on my phone, so I had to go online and go into the company, and the
Right.
chatbot told me what to do. Yes.
All right, nice. So most websites, most companies now has chatbots embedded into their website. So sometimes you're just scrolling on a website and this thing pops up to say, hey, how can I help you today? I'm here if you need any help, yada, yada, yada. That's essentially a chatbot. All right. Anybody?
So,
Yeah, go ahead, Sheila.
Priya, right. What I mentioned earlier, Rena, that's also a chat box.
Oh.
So it's in Magic School. I
Right.
use it to plan lessons and get content for my lessons. And it does a whole lot of other things. I could put the link in the chat in case any teachers are in here, they could use it to maximize their planning time.
That's amazing as well.
Um,
You can do that, yeah.
Priya,
Yes.
you done? I was just giving an example. I'm not sure
Sorry,
if I,
I
I'm
didn't hear
not
what
sure
you
if I
said.
cut across. I'm not sure if I cut across you, so I was allowing you to finish
Sorry,
so
yeah,
I
go
can
ahead,
give
go
my
ahead.
example.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, okay. One time I was assisting someone in getting the price for a vehicle part. So not knowing, I thought it would just pop up after we typed the question, but we got a chat, a WhatsApp chat. So it asked us to put the vehicle model, the type, and the problem that the friend was experiencing. So when it got to the point where we had to pay a fee, we just ended it there because we did not want to put our credit card
Right.
in any compromisation, so we stopped. And we
Yeah,
were very surprised that it was asking to pay a fee. I mean, it's just information, so why you want us to pay?
yeah, I understand. I understand. So sometimes that's just how companies have their stuff set up. I mean, that's just, how some companies have it set up. That's the best I could say.
Then how safe is it? We have to give the card information, so we're
Right.
not sure.
How safe is it? Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. But so okay, so as she mentioned that and it's asking for information and stuff like that, we do have this really cool chatbot, right? That her name is Mitsuki, right? And I'm just waiting for my page to load. Right? Her name is Mitsuki. We call her Chuki for short, right? And she is a chatbot, and we're actually able to talk and communicate with her, right? So let me just share my screen. Yeah, so hopefully it's up now. I've used Chuki already before, and so that's why you're seeing my chat has, so much of stuff on it with her already. But essentially, I can send a message here saying, hi, tell me a joke. And Kuki can actually respond. Right now, she knows my name because I've signed in with my account and my account has my name linked to it. But essentially, we're able to have like conversations with Kuki. All right. Now, you tell me something to ask Kuki and let's see how smart she is. Yeah, so anybody, what can I ask Kuki? General information, essentially.
What's the seventh planet?
Okay, what is the seventh
Planet.
planet in our solar
System.
system? Nice. Is that correct?
Uranus, yes.
Yes.
Nice. So I'm seeing
When-
somebody says what?
Ask them what is today's date.
What is a continent? Somebody send that to me. Okay, so okay, hold on. Let me stop this.
Yeah.
But you ask her yourself.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm gonna share the link with you. Let me just copy it back from where I have it. Yeah. Right now, it may ask you to sign in. Right? You could use your Gmail account, your email account, essentially, but it's just a sign in. And then once you do that, you're able to interact with Kuki. Right? I know we have a bunch of different Caribbean islands on with us in this session, so I hope that it is available in your country. You know, that tends to give some issues sometimes, but
Right.
let me know if anybody is unable to get through it. That's fine because we have another chatbot that we could interact with as well. Yeah.
But Priya, I saw the bot already answered the question about what's the continent.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, but you could ask anything else. Try having just like a regular conversation
No,
with
I
her.
was just saying, to me, nobody had already asked her the question and she answered.
Yeah, she did. She said a large
Large mass of.
on the planet Earth. Yeah, she did respond. But other than asking her questions, see if you can talk to her through chat like a regular person. See if that works as well. Ask her how her day was and see what happens.
Even that too?
Sorry, Angelica, I didn't hear you.
I was just saying, even that too, it feels like I'm speaking to a human being.
Yeah, you can. That is essentially the power of chatbots, essentially. Yeah. Just like sometimes you're probably talking to, I know Discord has a lot of bots. You may be talking to a bot and you didn't even realize that that's a bot you're talking to. Right? It's really, really amazing. Yeah. If you've noticed me scrolling, before I have played tic-tac-toe with Cookie. Yeah. She also has a lot of games that she can offer. Cookie Words, tic-tac-toe, Connect 4, Monster Park, Endless Trivia. So this is something nice to have. You know, afterwards you can always keep the link and interact with it afterwards. Just have some fun with it.
Even though, miss?
Yes. You call me Priya, it's fine.
Okay. Even though I do my email address, it's still asking me to create a account, so I'm not getting past that.
Okay, one sec. Let me just check it on my end. So if
My credentials are wrong.
I log out, all right.
You're putting my password 3 times already.
You demonstrate something? I was locked out. I just came back in. Did you demonstrate something?
No, I didn't demonstrate anything.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Mr. Singh asking you to choose a plan on asking you for a credit card.
It is? Did you? Okay.
I sign up.
It's telling me my credentials are incorrect.
Incorrect.
Invalid.
Yeah, well, just forget it now, and then after session, I could always help you get into it so that you could interact with it. Yeah, I know somebody said it's asking for payment. Did you click on any of the options below like gifts and stuff like that?
No, I went in to sign up the account,
Right? And it
and
asks
then this
for credit information.
one was to sign up the account as to continue, and then step 2, select plan. Select a plan to
What-
get started. You can upgrade or reduce your plan at any
Okay,
time.
yeah. Well, don't even worry about that because this is just a
What-
free thing. So don't worry about it. I'll
It didn't ask me any of that.
Yeah.
I just simply put my email address and it went straight and asked me to start.
That's no problem.
So-
That's no problem. Even if you have that issue, just don't worry about it because we actually have another chatbot that is, I know it's totally free, right? And we
Okay.
use it for a bunch of different things, and this is actually ChatGPT. Yeah.
I asked Cookie 2 questions, Priya. One was correct, one was wrong.
Oh,
But that's
see,
okay.
you see how sometimes you can't trust artificial
Yes.
intelligence for all your information.
It's true.
It asked me to create an account and then accept terms and conditions.
Yeah, you're just gonna accept terms and conditions.
Just click on
Yeah,
accept.
just make sure that she doesn't it doesn't ask for any credit card information or anything like that. If it does, just exit off one time because we don't need that. That's not a mandatory thing
Yes.
that you should pay
Okay, I
for.
got him.
Yeah.
I got
Cookies
it.
asking
got it and it
for
worked.
payment when you click chat, voice chat.
Yeah. Oh, payment for voice chat. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Because it's not a feature. Yeah. Vicky? Yes, you
Is
have
there
your
a
hands up.
task? Hello, was there a
Yes, I
task
get it.
set? But
Priya,
please,
I got it.
No
can I
problem,
just
Joanna.
speak, please? Can I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
speak?
Vicky, go ahead.
Sorry. Was there a task set because my laptop needed charging, so I was kicked
Oh.
out. So was there a task set?
No problem. No, really, it was just interacting. Let me just reshare my screen for Vicky. It was just interacting with a chatbot, right? Essentially, where we could ask her questions and stuff like that. And she will respond like a human person would, right?
Yeah.
But that was just that. Now that
Okay.
you're here, we'll go on to the next one, which is actually ChatGPT.
Yeah, but just getting ready to start. I got in, I asked her where's the island St. Martin, and she gave me a map and pointed it.
Nice. So, I mean, artificial intelligence could be helpful in a multitude of ways, right? Now, it's very similar to Qiki, Mitsuki, Qiki. It's ChatGPT. Right now, I'm just going to pull this ChatGPT up so that everybody can see it. Now, I am going to sell myself out real bad here, but I use ChatGPT quite a lot. If you notice at the side here, this is all my conversations with ChatGPT. Right? And I use it for a bunch of random stuff and some work stuff as well. Right? So just sharing out all of my information here right now. But essentially, for some of you, you may need to create an account and log in, right? So you can try, well, afterwards, and I'll give you the link, you could try signing in. It's the same way you would do if you have, just like you did with Qiki. Right? So at the bottom here, if I log out, you'll actually see what I'm talking about. Now, I don't swear by ChatGPT, but I use ChatGPT a lot and I use it for my advantage, right? Now, this is how I sign in. I just click continue with Google and I choose my account here and I just sign in with that and it comes up. That's for me. For some of you, it may be different. If you don't have a Gmail account, you can use whatever else. For some of you, it also may not be available in your country. And I am very saddened by that. But there is another chatbot that you can use, very similar to ChatGPT, and I'll show you that. I'll send that afterwards, after we do ChatGPT. All right, now.
Yeah.
I could click random, and I could show you my conversations with ChatGPT. Now I am, you know, trying a lot of things to test the knowledge of ChatGPT, right? So I had heard a sound that says, when I close my eyes, you make me want to cry for you. I don't know if everybody knows that line from that song, but I tried to explain to ChatGPT that, hey, the song contains this lyric and it's a song from before 2015 and it may be like the genre indie. If you could help me figure out what that song might be. And it actually responded by saying this. But that wasn't the song that I was looking for, because when I searched it on YouTube, it wasn't the same thing. So eventually I found it myself and I just responded by saying it's sending all my love, and then it told me all the information. Yeah. Now, my family, because of me, I introduced them to ChatGPT, and my cousin, he sends a lot of poems my way. So I took a trip to Grenada recently, and he sent this poem for me about my trip to
My
Grenada.
homeland, yeah.
Yeah, your homeland self, right? So, and then I was very grateful and stuff like that. But sometimes I just doesn't know how to respond to, like, you know, these paragraphs of stuff. I'm not that sentimental sometimes. But he went and took a tooth out by the dentist. So I decided to use ChatGPT and write you know, something that's, you know, along those lines for him. And ChatGPT actually gave me a poem that I could use, and I just copied it and I sent it out to him, you know. So I use it a lot. This was just in a very random way, but I also use it a lot for like social media posts and stuff like that. So being part of RSC, me and a whole other team, we actually handle the social media management when it comes to posting stuff on RSC social media page. And ChatGPT actually makes it very easy for me to just, you know, get a caption that would go along nicely with a poem. Sorry, with a picture that's promoting a certain event, or just, you know, educating the public essentially. So this is how I use ChatGPT in my everyday life. When I was going to school, I had a lot of, you know, stuff that I needed help with that I, you know, didn't really know. The information that I wanted wasn't really, you know, I was finding it online. So I just decided to turn to ChatGPT, and it just spit out some, you know, things for me that I was able to use and build off of, right? Now, I'm just going to create a new chat. And in Trinidad, one thing Trinidad is known for, it's Bacon Shack. So I am going to ask ChatGPT, can you send, or can you give me the recipe? Spell recipe wrong. For Bacon and Shack. And ChatGPT just runs with it. And it actually saves the particular conversation by the first thing I ask it, whatever I ask it for, it's giving me and it's saving there.
This is amazingly ridiculous.
So Priya,
do you
use
mean ridiculously
ChatGPT a lot
amazing?
as well.
Say that again.
I was asking if she meant ridiculously amazing.
Listen, whichever way, it's just amazing, period. I like that.
So I am actually going to share the link with you in the chat. I am sure that from now on, you will find some way to introduce ChatGPT into your life, right?
I had heard
I'm
about
using
it for some time
I'm
back, but
using
I was
Bing
kind of
Bing
scared to
chat.
use it, Priya, so I never used it.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I
Yes.
mean, there are the
Priya.
risks involved. Okay, yeah, okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Mm.
Somebody has a
No, just as somebody said, it is ridiculously amazing.
Yep.
I'm thinking, for our, I mean, I know that is the way the world is going now. What happened to our children at school right now? We are not going to have bright stars anymore because
Right?
I know of children who did the exams and they use ChatGPT. Where are we going? I
Now,
mean, I know this is where the world is going. We can't run away from it, but then, hey,
that's
huh,
what I was going to say. There are disadvantages and advantages to everything. And that is essentially one of the most scary disadvantage of using artificial intelligence in terms of children in school, essentially. That's a problem that people in Trinidad, I mean, the government of Trinidad is having, and I'm sure it's around the world. But now they have created softwares and apps that could detect when someone would have used artificial intelligence to create their answer. For example, if two persons search the same heading, even if you try to say you want to just write a story starting with, or just write a story about, and you give it particular points and somebody copies that and put that into the search bar, more than likely ChatGPT is going to spit out not everything word for word, but it's going to be very similar, right? Now, I was a student once, and sometimes the first thing I come across on the internet, that's the first thing I take in for my answers in school, right? Now, as us going to learn how to use it, the best way to use ChatGPT is to really refine it to give it your personality, right?
Yes.
So, okay, let me just reshare back my screen. It may mess with some persons who are doing things on your screen. If I only say, write this using a Trini dialect, right? I spelled that wrong. Yeah. And I send that. The ingredients will be different, but the instructions is literally tailored to something that I ask for. So at Trinity dialect, say make your baked dough by mixing the flour, baking powder, and salt in a bowl. Add water little by little and knead until you get a smooth dough. Right? Now it's all about trying to find ways to get that personal touch into your responses. And it's going to be an issue because students are going to figure out how to do it if they don't know how to do it already. But it is going to be an issue. But that's the thing, we're going to have to find ways now to add it and find ways to work with it rather than work against it. Because to me, artificial intelligence is literally blowing up the world right now. Not literally blowing up the world, but it's making headways in terms of technology, in terms of education, in terms of healthcare, in terms of every aspect. It is there, and if we don't know how to work with it, we're gonna get left behind. Right? I see Juliana's hand was up for so long. Juliana?
I think I've even forgotten what I wanted to ask.
Oh, sorry, that was my fault. Sheila?
But maybe I could just ask something else quickly.
Yeah.
Are you saying that the link that you just sent for the chat box, I can use it at any other time? It does not just work for tonight.
Yeah. You can use it any other time.
Okay, thanks.
I just asked for the national dish of Barbados and it gave me recipe and everything.
Yep. Yep. Sheila, I see you had your hand up.
So, Priya, you spoke about other software, I think, that could detect AI. So one of the things I use to detect AI in my writing for my
Right.
schoolwork is Brisk.
Brisk.
Yes. So you copy and paste your text into Brisk, and it tells you if it's highly likely or hardly likely that you have AI. But mind you, these things are not perfect, so you still have to make sure that you refine your writing to reflect the
Yep.
API and all of those
Yep. Yep.
APA and all of those formats.
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Thank you for
And
sharing.
just one thing, Priya, for the person who is asking, I already posted the AI Magic School. I posted it on Zoom here and in our WhatsApp chat.
Okay, no problem. Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah. Sadia.
Yes, Priya. I use ChatGPT a lot as well when I have my meetings. I use it to help me a lot. So when you said, I remember sending them, typing in a message, does ChatGPT save anything that I look for? And I got this recording. No, it doesn't. But when I went on my laptop, I got everything that I had typed in
Yeah.
prior to
Yeah.
that.
So that will happen because you logged in as a profile. So
Yes.
even if I switch to using ChatGPT on my phone, all my conversations with chat is there on my phone because we use the same account.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's
And
a very interesting program.
yep,
Very. When
I find
when
it very useful. I do.
whenever I'm asked to do anything in a hurry, I just go on ChatGPT.
Now,
Yeah.
am I saying go and use ChatGPT for everything? I'm not
No.
saying that, no. But I'm telling you, try using ChatGPT to your advantage. Try using ChatGPT and getting the information and then they're putting it into your own words. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, right. But I mean, we had a ball of a time with ChatGPT. I am glad. I really do hope to see some of you using it, right? Sharon is saying how to make a dress, and I was sent all info. Yeah, it's there. I use it. Okay, so I needed to teach some topic I needed to teach, but it was for school, but it was something that I had no idea of. It's not something it was just like I'm blabbering. It's for oral presentation. So I just needed to come up with a presentation to present in front of a class. And the topic that the teacher gave me, I had no idea about it. And I literally went to ChatGPT and ChatGPT wrote an entire script for me. It told me what my tone should sound like at certain parts of the script. And I got an A. But I mean, I just used it to help, right? That is essentially what I think that how we should use ChatGPT now. Yeah, Juliana, you remember the message, your question. You don't need to raise your hand. You could just unmute and just, yeah.
ChatGPT are causing us to use not even half of the brains God gave us because we just type in and it makes our children so lazy. Some of them who didn't like to work hard now makes it much easier. They just type in and everything.
Yep.
But my friend is in college and she told me they had a project to do, a group assignment.
Right.
And she studied, she did everything, did her research, and some of the class went on ChatGPT and just copied everything. And the teacher failed the entire group. She had to end up crying and begging because she studied and she did her work.
Right.
And then the others went on chat. So it has its advantage, it has its
disadvantages. Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta
I
know
think
how to
somebody asked a
use it.
question about plagiarism.
Yeah, I saw that question before. Yeah, it is an issue. We are still trying to find ways to work around it. I know Sheila, I think it was Sheila.
But it just
But you
give
have
me
to you have to ask it precise questions. I mean, what you want, and you can even ask it not to plagiarize.
Yeah, you could try. Yeah, you can try.
Yeah.
Now, Joylyn, you were saying something.
I open it, I click on the link, but it just give me introducing chat, but like where you actually write and ask the question, unless
Oh,
I didn't go down further.
I think you should, there's an option that says click to start or something like that. Let me just log out. And
I think it says login or sign in, and you have to log in with your email.
let me just double check on my end here.
No, I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing optional open AI on Japan on the right hand menu.
I'm gonna share my screen. So this is what you're probably seeing here, right?
Hold on.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just gonna click try ChatGPT at the bottom here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my fault. I was so excited to show everybody ChatGPT. I just skipped this entire part. Just try ChatGPT and it asks you to log in, and that is where you go ahead with your login process. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So
Can I just say something quickly, Priya? Sorry, I think you called me earlier on. Can I just say something quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
About ChatGPT. Well, as I was conversing with ChatGPT, I asked him, her, is it a her or him? I'm not too sure. Would about tell me to name the Prime Minister of Barbados, more or less. And she couldn't say. She gave me UK's Prime Minister. You know, so
Interesting.
yes.
ChatGPT is limited.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm going to show you here now. ChatGPT is actually it gets its information by analyzing large amounts of data. So I'm not specifically sure where it gets its information from, but I more than likely think it uses I don't know if Surin could help me, if Surin knows the name of it, but I will do some more research and get it. It's a specific site, or I don't know if it's Bing search. Everybody know, like how we have Google search, we have something that's called Bing. I think it uses information that you find on Bing to provide the information, to provide the information to us.
Yeah.
That's how
Bing also have a chat. I use Bing chat all the time to get my Bing chat, like ChatGPT. I use it.
Yeah,
all the time.
nice. Yeah. So there's a lot of artificial intelligence in terms of like ChatGPT and stuff like that is coming out now, and it's a scary but beautiful world. And there are actually integrations as well with the biggest thing now is using these things like ChatGPT and something that's called DALL-E, which is a paid something that you have to pay for now, because there's a free version and there's a paid version. And you could literally ask DALL-E now to create pictures and videos and stuff like that, and it actually gives you real-time responses. That is amazing. I know a lot of design software now has it. I think it's Photoshop has like this magic thing now where you highlight a certain area and you tell it what you want. So like, say I have this empty field and I want you to build a castle for me. Put a castle there, and it does that. I think the magic thing does that as well. Yeah, Sheila, I see you have your hand up.
I don't know how many persons seeing that even on Zoom there is an AI companion. Yes, I noticed when my Zoom was updated, it came like that.
Yeah.
And Zoom's AI companion essentially takes this 1 hour meeting that we are in right now and provides a summary. Well, no, is it AI companion? Yeah, I think it's AI companion that does that, yeah. So at the end of the session, I get a summary that exactly what we talk about and who say what and that kind of thing. Yeah, Patricia?
Listen to my conversation with not Joylyn, my conversation with Kurt. She asked me she said what is her name, and asked me what is my name. I said, my name is Joylyn. She said, your name is Joylyn. That is unusual name. What does it mean? I said it means joyful one. I said, and she said, that is interesting name. I said, do you have a family? She said, my mother, my father are my human programmers. So I said, okay, what is their name? She said, what is that? A trick question? Let me think.
She is
Huh?
very sassy. She is very sassy.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said,
she's very
that's a
sassy.
trick question. Let me think. The name is what you call someone or something or identify them. It is like a special label that steps
Let me tell you something. My bed is not.
everyone else far out. So it just make me like smile that, you know, she, the way how she asked if there's a trick question, because they actually, if she has a family, she said mother and father.
Yeah.
When
Mom,
I
you
asked
already
her
lied.
name, she was like,
So I know
No,
it's
no,
after,
no,
I know it's after 8, right? And I know I still have just one more video I'd like to show you. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but we spent so much time talking about artificial intelligence, but there's so much more to be learned about artificial intelligence. But I just want to show one video. If anybody has to leave, I don't mind you leaving, because all the links are there on the portal where you can get access to everything that was shared in the session and additional stuff as well. But I just want to show just this one particular video. And this is actually Google Assistant making an appointment for someone.
As I said earlier, our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to get an oil change schedule, maybe call a plumber in the middle of the week, or even schedule a haircut appointment. You know, we are working hard to help users through those moments. We want to connect users to businesses in a good way. Businesses actually rely a lot on this, but even in the US, 60% of small businesses don't have an online booking system set up. We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
How can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.? Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now. Okay, we have at 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's her first name? The first name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks. Great. Have a great day. Bye.
That was a real call you just heard. The amazing thing is the assistant can actually understand the nuances of conversation. We've been working on this technology for many years. It's called Google Duplex. It brings together all our investments over the years in natural language understanding, deep learning, text-to-speech.
All right, so I'm just gonna stop that video right there. But that was like super amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In terms of
Yeah.
just having.
For me, that was the Ah, wow, for me.
Yeah, because I mean, simple stuff like that makes you feel like, okay, I just talking to a regular person, but essentially that was like Google Assistant. Well, Google Duplex, but it's basically like your Google Assistant. Right now, there's actually in this session, I was actually supposed to go through one more thing, which is categories of AI. Which is like let me just actually go through it really quickly for you. Now, the links are there on the portal, right? And I know we are over time, but just spare me 2 more minutes. Categories of artificial intelligence, we have weak and strong. You can go through this. There's a video for this on the portal. I will make that available tonight, right? And then there's this really fun interview with Sophia the robot. She is amazing. This was like a while ago, but I mean it's still mind-blowing in terms of how far we have reached in terms of technology. Right? And then there's artificial intelligence, machine learning, sorry, in artificial intelligence, which is what we did with the Pictionary AI drawing thing. Right? Part of machine learning was this activity that's called AI for Oceans. And this essentially is a really cool game that teaches us how AIs learn through machine learning. So essentially we have this robot and we have a bunch of fishes and we have a bunch of trash in the ocean, and we are essentially training this robot to recognize the difference between fish and not fish, essentially. Right? Now, I am available most of the time during the week, so I really strongly suggest you, just to have an understanding of machine learning, at least try the AI for Oceans activity, right? And I am going to open up this now on the website. So the information is there, right? On the portal. I'm saying information, but it's on the portal. So let me just share this once more. When you are on the portal and you go to Virtual Technology Camp, sorry, hold on, wrong class. 1 second. I know I was making a mistake somewhere. All right, so this is, got it. Sorry. This is it, right? Yeah. So on the website, actually, yeah, it is actually here under sessions. You go to artificial intelligence and everything is here. So I will post the replay soon because we're still recording, but all the links are here. Definitions, 10 ChatGPT life hacks. If you're really interested in learning more about ChatGPT, I suggest you look at this video. This was the haircut appointment. This is the 2 categories of artificial intelligence, Sophia the robot, and then there's something that's called deepfakes, which we have. Once you look at this video, you'll understand what a deepfake is, and you will see that it's now making a lot of headway now in terms of videos and people pretending to be somebody else. Well, that's what deepfake is, right? And then we have all the activities here. This is the one that I really want you to actually take the time and look at. It's called AI for Oceans. It's really fun, really exciting. And I'm sure you guys will learn quite a lot. All right, now I know I spent 10 minutes extra than the 8 o'clock, right? But I really do appreciate everybody here. If you're having issues, I respond as fast as I can in terms of getting you guys the assistant. So feel free to message if you're having problems. Feel free to message if anything at all. And yeah, that's essentially, I hope you guys learned a lot in this session on artificial intelligence.